what nobody say. Raw was a banger, and if I'm lying, God, strike me down right now. You see what you did? You see what you did, Paul Levesque? Man, these dudes can't stay consistent to save their lives. Raw sucked. And it's not even close. What in creative's brain makes you think we want to see a 58-year-old Goldberg when you got AEW All In running the same day on the cusp of the pay-per-view or the PLE of the year? Dude is literally almost 60 years old. He's out of breath. All he did was walk from gorilla to the ring. You're next. Like, oh my God, this is about to be a shit show at Saturday night's lame event. A wise man once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This dude buried Kevin Owens in 2017 just to set up the match with Brock Lesnar, which was probably one of the worst matches of all time. He had a disastrous match versus The Undertaker where he almost ended The Undertaker's career. He buried Bray Wyatt, The Fiend. Like, man, how many examples are you gonna need, Paul Levesque, to show you that the Goldberg experiment is just not working? At this point, and I'm not even joking, y'all. At this point, I'd rather see a different Goldberg versus Gunther. I'd rather see Whoopi Goldberg versus Gunther at Saturday night's lame event. Man, I'm not gonna lie, Goldberg back in the day, this dude was the epitome of aura. He used to be coming out from backstage. He'll have the security guards around him, going against the whole NWO, man. He went on this crazy undefeated streak, man. Goldberg was a pillar in WCW actually growing, and for being a face that NWO could actually compete with, because it wasn't too many people that could give NWO a run for their money. But man, 25 years later, 30, however long later, and it's like, it just doesn't hit the same, bro. Like, the Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match was one of the worst matches I've ever seen. Probably the worst match in Survivor Series history. I don't know what makes creative think that this is what we will want, but this is what we got, Goldberg versus Gunther. And man, if Gunther comes out of this not being injured, man, I'll be good for that. I got a personal gripe with you, Mr. Goldberg, because my favorite wrestler, Bret the Hitman Hart, you took him out commission with a fucking botched kick.
Bill Goldberg, who kicked me in the head, never even thought about it. 8 months later, went over to Saudi Arabia, got paid $3 million for a 5 minutes wrestling match, and put all that money in his pocket, but never once thought about costing me $16 million when he kicked me in the head.
How do you feel? Like 25 plus years later, Bret Hart still like has this animosity, it feels like.
I really don't care anymore about Bret. I could care less.
Now, from top to bottom, this show was pretty bad, but the one thing that happened good in this show was Corey Graves. Finally, they give him the shot that he deserved after 10 plus years of blood, sweat, and tears, hard work. Finally, they put him on Raw on Netflix. Now, I believe he'd been on there maybe another time after this, but man, he does great on NXT, but he put in too much work. He needs to be on Raw, SmackDown, or Saturday Night Main Event, your PLEs, or something that's really premium. This dude is incredible. I love hearing Corey Graves on. I wish it was a way we could have Pat, Corey Graves, and Michael Cole on the three-way commentary, but I guess it don't go like that no more, so it is what it is. But I'm happy to see Corey Graves finally getting the respect he deserves. Now, Raw started off with Liv Morgan, Io Sky, and Dominic Mysterio. Yo, I'm like, bro, I already knew this is going to be a long 2.5 hours. Raw used to start off with people like Stone Cold and Vince McMahon, DX, The Rock. We went from that to Io Sky, Liv Morgan, and Dominic Mysterio. Like, come, yo, dog, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This This segment was literally boring, about nothing. It progressed nothing in any storyline. You got Io Sky out of there, and Io Sky's going for the record of how many days she could defend the women's world title, hold it for hostage. She only defended it about 2 times total. We haven't seen this woman defend the title, I believe, since WrestleMania. This is a disgrace to the women's division. If she's injured or if anything like that going on, vacate the title. Stop leaving it hostage. You want us to respect women's wrestling, but then you got a woman who got put over at WrestleMania, then disappeared. Asuka returns after injury. She wins her Queen of the Ring qualifying match. I think that was a good call. A lot of people wanted Stephanie Valkyrie, but come on. Asuka been out for a very long time. She's a staple in women's wrestling, so I'm happy to see her back. I think that was a good call. Jey Uso, he wins King of the Ring qualifying match, and we're supposed to care about this, bro. When I was growing up, WWE Locker Room used to be for professional wrestlers. Now in 2025, it seems like WWE Locker Room is reminding me more like a daycare for infants. More than 90% of the roster are baby faces. This King of the Ring tournament has all baby faces in the semifinals, and this is a problem that I keep complaining about every week. The lack of heels that have real heat. Logan Paul is the only one that got legit heat right now. Right now he's injured. He can't even be a part of the tournament. And man, 4 baby faces: Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. It's pretty obvious they're probably gonna have Cody Rhodes go over in the route to him winning the championship from John Cena again, but who knows at this point. The last segment of Raw was literally just entrances. I can't even make this crap up. You got Seth Rollins coming out, his entrance hits. He's about to attack Jey Uso. Then you got Cody Rhodes coming out after that. Then they don't even fight, they don't do nothing. And it ends with Jey Uso's song, Everyone's Yeet. And it's like, bro, can you write a more boring show? They're not even trying to compete with AEW is about to do on Wednesday. They're doing a Mexico Grand Slam event. And this card looks pretty fire. 4 million pesos, high-flying 4-way. They got a 10-man tag match. Death Riders and Young Bucks versus the Ops, Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland. They got a crazy 12-man tag match. They got Okada versus Briscoe, MJF on the card. This is guaranteed the shit on what we just watched on Raw on Netflix, and it's not even gonna be close. Now, I do got some good news. Peacock, it is rumored they're gonna be offering 3 months free for new subscribers, and they have to do whatever. They got the call from TKO saying, look, we're $3 billion in debt. And we need to find new ways to get subscribers because our subscriptions are getting lower and lower and lower. What do you think is going to happen when you're putting out mediocre products? Man, I think that's very telling, bro. I think that's telling, man. The financials are all out of whack with WWE and TKO, so we'll see how that plays out. Now we're going on to Liv Morgan. She unfortunately got hurt in a freak-type accident on Raw a few seconds into the match. Hopefully she's okay. It seems like a dislocated shoulder. She could be out up for a few weeks to a few months, depending on the injury. Remember, Rhea Ripley was out a few months, so man, it kind of sucks for Liv Morgan because she was supposed to go against Nikki Bella at that Evolution pay-per-view with all the women. That seems like that was going to be the main event. It seems like that was going to help bring Liv Morgan more and more momentum. She's been doing an excellent job ever since Rhea Ripley took out the picture and she became champion, and she's been on the Judgment Day. This been a really great run for Liv Morgan. So to see it kind of get halted like this is a bad look. I don't know what's going on with these injuries though, man. We got Zoe Stark. We got an update from her. She's saying she's not retiring. She's coming back. She's in rehab. She's working out 3 to 4 times a day. I might show y'all that right here.
I'm not retiring, not anytime soon. In fact, I'm here at the UFC Performance Institute to do rehab on my knee. and working my ass off 3 to 4 times a day of physical therapy. Look, I'm gonna share my journey with you guys, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the road to recovery and what it is.
Man, that's what's up, man. So she's working to get back. That's what's up. I don't know what's going on with these injuries. Oscar just coming back from an injury from being out over a year. But man, wrestling, it's one of them professions, man, where just freak accidents happen. So prayers up for Liv Morgan and a speedy recovery. Now, one more thing too. I kind of figured this was gonna happen. It seems like WWE and TKO pulled a trickery move on Ron Killings, saying he could use the name. We'll probably say the name here and there, but when they promote the name, they still promote the name they invested in, which I guess does make sense. They got R-Truth right here on the promotion for the R-Truth versus John Cena on SmackDown. Now, where they're gonna go with this, I don't know, bro. John Cena versus R-Truth for a second time. John Cena has 18 dates. Okay, we got John Cena versus R-Truth the first time. That was great. I highly doubt this is going to be better than the second time. Or maybe if they do a no disqualification, I don't know. I know you got a plethora of younger talent. Karrion Kross, Carmelo Hayes, Ludwig Kaiser. Just anybody that could really use something out of a John Cena feud. You could put him in a triple threat match. You could do anything. But have John Cena just keep going against the same old people over and over and over. It's only 18, 17 more dates left. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, man. Consistency is key, bro. It seems like Triple H does have no idea where the key is when it comes to consistency, man. He's locked out all the doors. He doesn't have any clue where he's going at this point. Long-term booking is a fucking excuse for procrastination. This is one of the worst Raw episodes, and it's hard to pick one worst Raw episode because fucking billion of them to choose from within the last 2 to 3 years. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Did y'all think this was a great Raw episode? Are y'all happy Goldberg is coming on Saturday night's lame event? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, man. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe.